directed towards sugar daddies or really anybody. It's just going to be literally how to ask a guy for money right now. So let's start. First thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to do like a trouble lie. We want to do an untroubled lie. We don't want to do a struggle lie. You know, we want to do an unstruggle lie. Is that struggle a word? I just made it up. Let's go ahead and look it up in the dictionary. What do you got me? Okay, cool. All right, so trouble.
These are the first women to say they're strong and independent. Let's get that straight. But you find out schemes how to ask men for money.
Lies or struggled lies would be lies that are like your rent is due, you're about to get evicted. Ghetto. Ooh, ah, the ghetto. The ghetto. Just ghetto, just poor. No one wants to help somebody who is just so dependent, who needs help right away. Literally on sugar daddy profiles or on anything, like guys will literally say like I don't want nobody that needs help immediately because that's just not what it is. That's just not what it is, like at all. I literally said, and I want to get into this, and it's going to be off topic, but the Add Me app is $1 now, you guys. Bumble, you do not need to pay to see your matches. You swipe until you match with somebody, and if you're not matching with somebody, then your pictures aren't good enough. But guess what? We're going to take this anyway, except personal. Actually, that's going to be the motto for the video. We're going to take what I say anyway, except personal. If you are not getting matches, it's because your pictures are not good. So when they tell you, oh yeah, you're not, you can see your matches here or whatever, but when you swipe, you can't message the dude. So we swipe, right?
Sad to say, this is the dating game now. This is the dating game now. It's fierce. If you have money, you always got to wonder about women like this. Sad.
And none of these matches are coming. Your pictures are not good. Nobody is matching with you. That's what it is. And Bumble is trying to get money out of you by telling you that you can match, that they have your matches if you pay for it. Ghetto, poor tactic they use to get you to spend money. Now, the Add Me app is $1. If you don't have $1, guess what? The finesse game is not for you. But check this out. We're going to take this anyway, except personal. So back at it with the back at it, we're going to talk about the trouble and untroubled life. So we was just talking about rent, right? So also another trouble, struggle bid that no one likes to hear is I don't have any food in my house, my kids don't have any food. Okay, look, that scares me. And I'm gonna call CPS because really stop playing, stop going on these apps and stop telling these men stuff like that. Like what? You don't even know who he is. He could be working for the county, like what, and you're telling him you don't have no food in your house. Listen, y'all, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this one time only. Well no, I'm gonna keep saying this. Have your own bread, okay? Have your own job. Keep this out. Like I said, I have a full-time job. I have a job. And I have plenty of side hustles, and finessing is one of them, okay? And you sitting here telling somebody, oh, you need your rent paid, or even the car note is kind of a struggle line because here's the thing about the car note. It is there's livelihood in the car note, in the rent. These are things if you don't have them, if you don't have a car, you can't get to work. If you don't have a house, you don't have nowhere to sleep. You're homeless. Okay, so nobody wants to help.
What about just telling the person to get a job and to actually pay it on their own so they can actually be an independent woman and not trying to be a parasite to a man? This is sad. It really is. And embarrassing.
Help you in dire distress. Now there's gonna be girls in the comments talking about, well, my sugar daddy paid my rent, or I had a guy pay my rent. Same, but I didn't come off struggling. And if you say you came off struggling, then please don't make that. You're the exception of the rule. You're the exception of the rule because literally nobody wants to help somebody that's like always needs them. That's called being dependent. And we're talking about, and what I'm talking about, the finesse I'm talking about is being independent and making your side hustle. It's finessing, okay? So you can still do, if you do hair, still do the hair. If you do makeup, still do the makeup. If you do nails, still do the nails. You feel me? But this is the extra bread I'm talking about. I'm not talking about finessing full time, honey. Did it before and it's horrible. Don't ever do it. In my opinion, I'll never do it. Bro, that was a life of struggle. I don't like it. I don't like finesse full time. Okay, that doesn't get paid, then I mean you get extension or something like that, and they wouldn't mind helping you with your education. Okay, that's not a struggle lie. Let me not say that. That's not a struggle lie. Okay, let's do untroubled lies, unstruggled lies. Okay, and that will be stuff like a ticket, like a traffic ticket. You can come up with something like this. You text them. This can be a guy, or just could be just a regular guy that you're dating, or this could be a sugar daddy. Text them all day, every day. Tell them that you're having a good day. Tell them the day is wonderful. Tell them how handsome they are. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. Got it. Get it. Got it. Okay. Cool. So then, when you get off of work or wherever you do, you get a ticket in the mail. This is the example, guys. We're getting tickets in the mail. We're getting a traffic ticket in the mail. But we're going to text them. We're going to say, this is horrible. I got a ticket in the mail. I can't even believe it. I didn't even know I read a red light. Like, I don't even know what red lights look like. How did I run one? Oh my God. This is horrible. Okay. So then they're going to be like, oh my God, how much is the ticket? Hopefully they're
That could happen in a serious relationship, but now it's like I said, where's the independence? Where's the backbone? Where's the strong black woman narrative? Either way, you still come off struggling.
like that. If they aren't like that, I'm not gonna say block them or stop talking to them because I have a part to this. Okay, so if they ask you how much it is, bingo, you're in the game. Tell them the ticket, $250. Okay, that's your car note. $250. Okay, that's your new hair. That's some nails. Okay, so that's the $250. Now, another one that you can do is if they don't ask you how much it is or whatever, bring it up again a week later. Bring it up again a week later and be like, oh, traffic ticket. Boo hoo. I hate my life. And they'll be like, dang, you still dealing with the traffic ticket? How much is it?
Okay. Damn. I can't even imagine being in a relationship with this woman, being married to this woman. This is how she sees and it's sad. This is how she will get men. This is how PJ Washington got. And the sad thing is you have women like they're predators now in the dating game. This is how it is. I mean, this chick is not ugly. And she's probably fooling some chumps. And may not even be using the money for what she said it to be used for. Just said hair and fingernails. I'm like, wow.
Hopefully. Let's hope. Let's just hope that is what they do. If they don't do that, would I cut them off? Me, personally, I will cut them off. I usually deal with people that get the hint, that get the point, like, immediately. I don't have to really, do that or whatever. But, yeah, that's something that you come up with. Another untroubled lie would be oil change. Another untroubled lie would be, getting your hair done, getting your nails done. Because this stuff can already be done, and then you could just be like, oh, babe, I need my hair done. And then, send them hairstyles and be like, which one do you like? Which one would you be comfortable paying for? LOL emoji. LOL emoji. All the time LOL emoji. Okay, we're serious, but we're going to LOL emoji them to death. Okay? Also, we can send them, nails from Pinterest. Like, oh my God, which one would you like? Which one would you like me? I don't know. Something. They'll get the point, okay? Makeup, new releases, Anastasia. Whatever is your drug. Whatever you like, okay? Send them this type of stuff. We don't need them. We're probably not even gonna buy them. But if they send you $400 for hair, you can't use that for your car note. Unless you guys come up with allowance where they are paying your car note, whatever, if that's something that you guys do talk about. If we're talking about just guys, tricks,
allowance. Are you a child? And you wonder why do you have these groups, Red Pill, have these Midtown groups. And this is how it is because the dating game become a joke full of parasites. I thought you could be independent. I thought you could work jobs. I thought you could work 2 or 3 jobs just to get what you need. Instead of trying to be a parasite on a man. Again, if you're in a relationship, serious relationship, fine. But this, no, this is being a parasite.
Money or sugar daddy, because really you're not a sugar baby if you don't have allowance. Let's just say that, okay? You're not necessarily a sugar baby if you don't have allowance, and really, in my opinion, you're not a sugar baby if you don't have allowance that exceeds a certain amount. Because I don't consider myself a sugar baby because I feel like sugar babies, literally, if you are a sugar baby, you should be getting $5,000 a month. I'm sorry. And I seen it before people getting $10K a month. You know what I'm saying? Those are sugar babies to me. Those are people that really need to be making videos. You feel me? But they don't want to give away too much game. And I understand that. I understand that because y'all over here copy and pasting and everything I'm saying. That's plagiarism, okay? Because I can give you the recipe, but the sauce won't taste the same. So you gotta come up with your own style, your own flow, and that's why you're not working. That's why it's not working for you because you're trying to do it exactly like me. And it's different ways to do it. I know you when I tell you the ticket thing and you try to use that and you try to text them or whatever. Maybe you can have a conversation over dinner and be like, "Oh my God, I got a ticket." Like try to be a little bit original, add your own flavor to it. If you don't normally text your guy something like that, then I wouldn't text him. If you talk about stuff like that, then talk about it to him. Like I hope it's making sense because it's gotta make sense to make you sense. You feel me? I need to stop. Okay. So another thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna switch to the apps. So when you're on the dating apps and you're trying to, and if you're new to my channel, I'm gonna attach all my links. You know what I'm saying? But this is gonna be like a new little series that I'm doing, and it's just gonna be finesse your way to success. Okay, my eyes look watery because these lashes are trash. Okay, that's all it is. These lashes are trash. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, so now let's go to the meat fee because that's what everybody. How do I ask for the meat fee? Oh my God, how do I ask for the meat fee? When is the right time to ask for money? When is the right time to ask for right time? There's no right time to ask for a meat fee. There's no right time to ask for the money or whatever. But
The sad thing is when this economy crash and they have no way of like fending for themselves, providing for themselves, these are the type of women that will absolutely turn 100% to prostitutes because you're too busy being a parasite to a man that you forgot how to depend on yourself, and you'll lose your self-esteem, you'll lose your backbone, and you'll comply to anything just to get provision instead of looking for a husband. This is sad.
here's my thing is, so we know what the wrong time is. The wrong time is 5 minutes after talking to them and asking them for bread already. Struggle, poor, ghetto. Okay, what we're not gonna do is do that. And one thing that I will say is that a lot of you girls are coming off thirsty, and don't lie to me and say that you're not because you're in my DMs and you're in my email and you're like, "Oh my God, help me," or "Oh my God, this," or "Oh my God, that," "Oh my God, nobody wants to pay the meat fee." Like you're coming off like that to me, so I know you're coming off like that to them. I know you are, but guess what? We're gonna take this anyway. Big step personal. So I'm correcting the mistakes. All right, because I didn't know. I thought people already knew the game. I thought people already. This is one thing I will say is if you don't have a mouthpiece and already know, you can't watch my videos and then think, okay, I got it all figured out. Okay, because that's not how it works. When I start finessing or when I started making bread or whatever, like I didn't think like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think like, oh, this is how I'm gonna make. Okay, one thing I will say is I didn't think like, oh, I'm about to go on YouTube and figure out what they saying or whatever like that. No, I did go to YouTube for was inspo. Okay, like where places are they going to? Which websites is the best success or whatever. I didn't take exactly what they were doing and running with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not how it works. Again, people can give you the recipe, the sauce is not going to take the same, and you're not going to get the same results. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So one thing I will say is you're gonna drop hints in your profile and message them something like, "Yeah, I see we match, so we must be looking for the same thing." And that will make them go to your profile and see what you're looking for, and then they'll message back and they'll go from there. Okay, so they already see you drop hints in your profile. I cannot give y'all exactly what hints to drop because I already kind of told y'all in several videos what hints to drop. And always say you're looking for a generous man. Always say somebody that understands your lifestyle. And mix it in there, but come up with your own thing. Come up with something that's fun, fresh, and funny. Fun, fresh, and funny. Ooh, that's cute. Fun, fresh, funny. Okay, cool. Now another thing that I will say is, okay, we're talking to them for several days. We're not talking to them for 3 or 4 hours and then off. Like that's just not how it works. That's just not how it works. I'm sorry, it's just not. Again, it says, or in my profile it says, we will get along if, because that's what they provided. And then I said, if you're a sugar daddy, LOL, because I'm a sugar baby. LOL emoji, okay? Again, it's funny. It's like, dang, is she really looking for a sugar daddy? Like, okay, I'm interested. I want to know. She seems funny. She seems fun. But y'all not ready to hear that. Y'all ready to hear people just sending you $1,000 because you say you're looking for a sugar daddy, and that's why you're getting blocked, reported, and deleted. That's why. Honestly, that is why you're getting.
The sad thing is in the dating market, I've tried dating apps, and most of the time it's women uh hitting up, oh, let's join this sex site. Oh, if you really want to get to know me, click on link to this app. And that's what it is now. I mean, coronavirus really messed up the dating market, but it's also increased a lot of other things. Like they've increased the sex industry and increased um, things like this, which is this is part of the sex industry. I don't know if she knows it, but this is part of the sex industry because sooner or later you're not going to be trying to just play guys like this. You're going to have to be giving something up. Okay, that's what you're going to have to be doing. All right, and this is part of it, and a lot of things. It's sad. It's really sad how the dating market is due to coronavirus, and how you have these women with no real skills or any job, not willing to get a job, work 2 or 3 damn jobs to save face, but you're willing to, man, listen.
Blocked, reported, and deleted. It is what it is. Um. So even something like, are you intelligent? Are you generous? Are you kind? Well, then I'm
Yes, they say those things. And look, I have a black belt in blocking. That I know, a black belt in doing that.
looking for you. Something like that. But again, let's not copy and paste it. Let's not copy and paste exactly what I say. Let's just not. Let's try to get what works for you. Because I cannot tell y'all how to respond to these guys because I never talked to them before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they're all the same, and I'm sorry if I came off like that. But what I'm giving you guys is game, but I'm not giving y'all the same game. I hope that makes sense. Nevertheless, meet me. I do require a fee. This fee is to ensure that you are a legit sugar daddy, so neither one of our times are wasted. Also, of course, I would like to chat on here. You're so funny. You're so great. You're so handsome, right? But I want to get to know you. But when it comes time to meet, I am gonna have to require something like a meet me. And then you explain to them why. I've been running into fraudulent sugar daddies. I've been running into fake sugar daddies. I've been running into guys that are actually looking for prostitutes. Okay? And that's not what I'm about. So I know, man, if you're telling
What do you think you do when you keep asking a man for money that you do not know, not in a relationship with, for certain things that you should get on your own? That's right. You're a prostitute. Either you are one or you will soon be in the making.
your status would not mind paying a small meet fee and then tell them not that you're talking about, right? And then most of the time that works, but you cannot literally sit here and be like, oh, talking for 5 minutes and then 5 minutes later, like, oh yeah, can I get a meet fee? I'm charging $500 to meet me. Like, what? He don't even know you. What does he want to meet you for? Like, come on now, talk to him, say compliments, okay?
Funny thing is like you're talking to women who have no idea, no inkling of the concept of delayed gratification. So of course this is going to fall flat in their faces. It falls flat in their faces when you know I was on a dating app and they keep sending me, oh yeah, just pay this fee, baby. I'm like, block. I'm not paying a fee to have sex with a woman. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for sex. This is the foolery, the tomfoolery. You're trying to teach women from the from the ghetto delayed gratification to even try to snag a victim. If they want to learn something, they might as well just learn from Brittany Renner. Of course, that's gonna they're probably gonna get passed down her crazy, and you won't have millions of dollars to protect you. That's the catch. But anyway, this is the end of the video. I just can't stand to listen to anymore. These women crazy. They straight up crazy. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. These lockdowns ain't going to end. It ain't going away no time soon. All right. Later. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.